Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is he thought it was funny. The scripture comes from Acts 8 and 9. Now, for some time, a man named Simon had practiced sorcery in the city and amazed all the people of Samaria. He boasted that he was someone great, and all the people, both high and low, gave him their attention and exclaimed, "This man is rightly called the great power of God." They followed him because they had been amazed. He had amazed them for a long time with his sorcery. So here's the message. God said for someone, there was somebody, this person deliberately was trying to attack you. The whole reason, this is somebody, someone dated, they pursued you deliberately because they wanted to get at you. And they wanted to use magic, sorcery to get at you. And it didn't work. God said the wildest thing about this is not something that is new to this person. It's not a situation where this is unusual. This is what they do. God is showing me some woods. This is somebody that stay like in a wooded area. They have a house in a wooded area, and it's like this is a witch type vibe. Like they got all that stuff going, and that's what this. You know what I'm saying? But this is a man. Baby, God said this is somebody that uses all kinds of sorcery. They, you know what I'm saying, mental attacks. Somebody, they was putting stuff in your food. They, you know what I'm saying, God is showing me a man grinding up herbs and stuff. And, you know what I'm saying, trying to get it to a perfect form so they can hurry up and throw it in some stuff. God said, this person has had droves of people following them, reaching out to them, and seeking them out for this power. And somebody sought them out to get at you. This man is shocked, appalled, and astonished because whatever little sorcery he had going on, it ain't working. You more powerful than him. And you don't practice what he practiced. God said God said these are natural gifts that you have from the heavens. You got gifts from God. You don't have to do all this man is doing in order to get at somebody. It don't have to be a situation. You can literally say, I send that right back to you in Jesus' name. And baby, guess what's going to happen? The same demon that he tried to send to you is going right back to him. With a vengeance. Mad and upset. I'm being reminded of how in the Princess Frog movie, them shadow people didn't like it when they plan ain't go right. You know what I'm saying? When people work with demons and spirits, they have to make promises to them. This man promised these spirits something. God said they ain't finna get what they was promised. He in trouble. He in trouble. This is somebody, they in trouble because of how they came at you. They thought you was going to be an easy target. They thought you was going to be an easy knockout. They thought, oh, we just going to have to do this, that, and the third, and we done. Baby, this is a group of people that kept holding potlucks, pots full of poison, trying to get you to, you know what I'm saying? For somebody, you ain't even like the food that was cooked. You was like, ugh. And you may have said, you know what I'm saying, you may have been nice. And, you know what I'm saying, took a bite and, you know what I'm saying, spit it out. Bless the Lord. But you ain't even like the food these people was cooking. You ain't want none of that mess. I just feel like some people don't realize when you can really cook, you can taste when something is off, when it's an extra. And me, I studied herbology. I didn't drink all kind of teas. I done made all kind of medicines, natural medicines, the medicines that God gave us. Ain't no way somebody gonna hand me something and I'm not gonna taste that something is off. And I bet I'm gonna know exactly what's in there. Cause I studied. I had a whole shelves full of medicine. Jars of medicine. I know how to make the oils, the tinctures. I know how to make little rubs. I know how to make salves. I know how to make all that. The waxes, all that. You can't get one up on me. You can't get one. You can't get that past me. See, God says somebody, they tried it and they failed. And the wild thing is, you know what I'm saying, when you really study herbology, you know that it's certain things that do certain things to people, but you also know what you got to do to counteract it. It's always an antidote. You ain't know? Yeah, it's an antidote to everything. But everybody don't pay attention to that. Like some people, when they want to get into herbology, it's for wicked reasons. So they not looking at the sense that certain herbs you can't take while you pregnant. Certain herbs, they make your heartbeat slower or make it faster, or they make your blood, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't pay attention to that. But guess what? It's a counter herb to everyone. It is. To everyone. God said this person, they going mind spinning trying to figure out how in the world did you get away? How in the world didn't it work? How in the world this? How in the world that? And for some of y'all, it don't even have to be a situation where you got all kind of herbs on hand. It could be a situation where you prayed to God before you left the house. So you're going to be fine regardless. That knock it all out the water. And then everybody's body is different. Now I learned that when I was in nursing school. And that is a fact. Everybody is different. I was in labor for a whole month. That's not normal. I was in labor. I was 1 centimeter dilated for a whole month. We kept thinking, okay, maybe he gonna come, you know what I'm saying, early December. Nope. Okay, maybe he gonna be a Christmas baby. Nope. He came on New Year's. For a whole month. New Year's Eve, I went to the doctor and I was 3 centimeters dilated. I was like, do you think this is it? She said, girl, go home. And I don't blame her. I was in labor for an entire month. Everybody not like some people only in labor for a day. I didn't even experience my water breaking. I didn't. My water didn't even break. They had to bust my water when I got to the hospital. And I was already 7 centimeters dilated by the time I got back to the hospital. I ain't have to go through that. Everybody is different. Some people, it ain't like that. They go from 1 to 10 real quick. Anyways, God, and that's just what it is. God says some people, their systems are different to where they can take a large amount of certain herbs. And I learned this when I was studying what is it called, Ayurveda, whatever that stuff is called, because I was trying to figure out what foods is best for my body type so that I could stay in shape. And I learned, because I'm short and stocky, it's better for me to eat spicy foods, because spicy foods I'm short. So obviously if I'm eating stuff that's sweet and salty all the time, it's going to make me gain a bunch of weight because I'm short. But if I have some spice in there, it's going to burn itself. Baby, everybody's body is different. God said this somebody, they just hurried up and rushed and threw the stuff together, all sloppy like. They said, I don't have to worry about this, that, and the third. God said they should have went back to school first before they came for you, because they don't even, that's the message. And this is somebody that is well known for their sorcery, well known for their magic, well known for causing this, that, and the third. God said this is something, they ain't had nothing on you. They ain't had nothing on you. They ain't got nothing on you. And you best believe the demons that they was calling on in an attempt to try to get you on their tail right now. God said they shouldn't have came for you. And God is allowing it to happen because they shouldn't have came for you. God said he letting them get at them because they shouldn't have came for you. They should have left you alone now. This somebody, they should have left you alone. God said they should have found somebody else to play with. They should have found somebody else to pick on. Yeah. And you know, when you really, really, really are studious, I don't need no book to tell me the things that I know anymore. It's up here. Just like everything I'm talking to y'all about, it's not in the Bible. This is stuff I know. Because not only did I read, not only did I take classes, I actively made my own. I know this. I know this. These are things that I know. God said this is somebody that's trying to use things that they know for evil, and it failed them. They assume that you ain't know the things that they knew. God said you know more than they do. Putting y'all on the same level, you spiritually up here somewhere. They may be higher than some of these people that's worshiping them and they so wonderful and they gonna do this and they can do that. But baby, God said you all the way past them. You have to understand high vibrational people do not act out plans in an attempt to assassinate others. That's low vibrational type vibes. And that's all that it is. When you on a high vibration, you ain't jealous of nobody. When you on a high vibration, you don't care about no attitude. You don't care if somebody want to talk to you or not. You don't care if they want to be friends or not. You don't care if they want to date you or not. You're not concerning yourself. Low vibrational people concern themselves with stupid things. Low vibrational people concern themselves with petty things. They worried about the wrong. Ooh, look what they wearing. Ooh, look at the nail. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, I'm worried about that. High vibrational, they don't even care about what I'm wearing, how I'm presented, none of that. They want to hear the message. When you really on a high vibration, when you really on a high vibration, you don't even have to be a full-blown Christian to come on here, listen to my channel, receive the message, and go on about your business. But when you are low vibrational, you gotta, not only do you watch this video for whatever silly reason that you have come up with, you take out the time, effort, and energy. So, oh, no, I gotta shut this down. And get blocked. That's low vibrational behavior. Low vibrational behavior. Trying to set somebody up is low vibrational behavior. Trying to poison somebody is low vibrational behavior. Trying to get somebody taken up out of here is low vibrational behavior. High vibrational beings don't act like that. And guess what that just means? Simply, high vibration vs low vibration. These is people, they on demon time. You see how I just go back full circle? They on demon time. But when you are angelic, you don't think like that. You have to even think about the fallen angels and how they came together and decided we're going to go against God. The high vibrational angels would never. They would never. They would never. God said they sit at his right and his left hand. They would never turn on him. That's low vibrational energy. God said this somebody, you not in that whatever this level that this person got going. They in the lowest level of hell energy that they got going on to be carrying on the way they carrying on. And yet they may have been able to get at this person, that person, and the third. They may have did this, that, and that. God said it's even more of an amazement. Because it's one thing when you going against somebody that don't know what they doing. It's another thing when you going against somebody that's supposed to be an expert. And you won. And you ain't even know you was fighting. You didn't even know you was fighting. God said you ain't even know you was fighting and you won. God, just the fact that this person even wanted to attack you shows you how low vibrational they are on demon time in hell. That's where their energy, that's where their spirit lies. That's what they got going on. They walking around on this earth, but they really in hell. Spiritually. Spiritually. Just like God will tell his children, I'm finna bless you with heaven on earth. Baby, this is somebody that got hell on earth. They in hell. And this is somebody, even if you were a friend to them, a lover to them, whatever you were to this person, you trying to bring comforts and love and happiness and joy in this person's life, it bothered them. They couldn't have that. They couldn't have that. They had to attack you. And they didn't even know why. This is somebody that saw all red attacking you. Everything fell apart because they attacked you. Anybody with a brain could have saw that everything would fall apart after they attacked you, but they carried on attacking you anyway. I was watching this video, this crime video, about, it was this guy. He had, his house and his property. He allowed one of his friends and his daughter to stay there. And I couldn't get through the whole video. I didn't feel like it. But what was wild to me is they took his life and decided that they was just going to stay in his house. And I was like, if 1 + 5 = 6, no, because they make it. They said it's 8. It don't make sense. How? They really thought that man's family wasn't finna come through there looking for him. They really thought that, you know what I'm saying? Even if he had passed on, what in the world makes you think you would get his house? Really? That's like somebody when you rented something and they say, oh, if I get rid of this person, I'm going to get the house. How? And it don't even belong to them. How you going to pay the rent? How you going to keep the lights on? Explain yourself. God says sometimes people be having these demons and they be, I gotta. God said this is everything fell apart before this person's eyes because they were coming after the wrong one. They should have left you alone. They should have left you alone. They should have left, this is somebody, they should have left you alone. That's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Baby, my birthday is tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? If you would like to bless your girl for my birthday, it would sure be appreciated. You can use my website, Starscartel.com, my Chime, $Starscartel, my Zelle, TamaraChanel33@gmail.com, or you can use my Amazon wish list. Baby, it would be appreciated. It would. Anything would be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But I for sure, I would like my gardening things back. Okay, all my seeds was stolen. My greenhouse was stolen. All my tools was stolen. Baby, I would like to take my son somewhere. I don't care if we go out to eat, to the movies. I don't care if we go to, you know what I'm saying, hang out some, I don't know, do something. And you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I understand if you ain't got it too. I sure do. I don't mind staying at home. And you know what I'm saying? Me and my baby can sit and watch a movie on this tablet. We sure can. But you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I'm just happy to be with him. I'm appreciative of all the gifts that I have received. I am also appreciative of any gifts that y'all want to give you, girl. I love you guys to bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you that are thinking it, no, my son's father did not give me not one red cent for my birthday, even though my son is here. I don't know why, but we're not even going to get into that. But anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.